You all ain't ready for this. I don't know why I started the episode like that. It's just another episode of Danganronpa Another. It's nothing crazy. Last time we began chapter 6. We had a few more interactions with Mastermind Akane, who henceforth will be referred to as Bakane. Because I just decided to run that joke into the ground. Why not? And we were told to investigate. She opened up all the remaining lock rooms, and we were told to investigate to our heart's content and try and find the answer to this place. So that is the goal of today's episode. We are going to begin digging, through all the hidden areas of this quote unquote school, whatever it is. We're still pretty sure we're not in a school, but we're gonna start. We're gonna start doing a deep dive. We're gonna start doing a deep dive and maybe piecing some shit together. So let's fucking do this, man. Before I begin, though, a few quick thoughts I had. One of which made me really sad. I realized we never got the chance to apologize to Mikako for, or Yuki did, for aggressively grabbing her like that in the fifth chapter. And I thought about it just randomly. I was like, damn, that's kind of sad. I mean, to be fair, like, you could argue, like, she tried to frame us for murder, so, like, I don't know, it balances out, maybe. I don't know, but still, I would have liked the chance to apologize. The second floor dormitory is closed, so let's start investigating from there. Oh, okay, I guess I'm going to the second floor dormitory. This wasn't it, was it? This was the bathhouse, right? That was the laundry room. Where the fuck was the second floor dormitory again? That was the trash room. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. The second thought I had, though, which isn't as important, I just realized chapter 5 of this game was the third Danganronpa chapter I've played in a row. Survivor's Guild chapter 2, another chapter 4, and another chapter 5. The third one in a row where they tried to do this like weird 4D chess thing where, like, the culprit was really obvious, but so obvious to the point it makes you think maybe they're not the culprit. I just it was just a random thought I had, and I was like, that's kind of funny. No, seriously, where the fuck am I going, though? Is it down here somewhere, and I'm just a goofy lad? This is the warehouse. Oh yeah, that creepy ass fucking painting. Ugh. Sorry, that's not important. Is it down here? It is. Is this the second floor dormitory? Without any decorations, it's pretty normal. Come to think of it, the second floor dormitory was the closest, but I didn't pay much attention to it. It was in our own space that was locked until the 5th floor of the school side was open. I'm sure there must be some clues here. Let's investigate. Yuki, wait! Kinjo? Oh yeah, Kinjo's back in a proper condition too. Those bandages are magic apparently. Just put his head right back together. You were here, I was looking for you. For me? What for? I had something to ask you, Yuki. Is it okay now? Yeah, I don't mind. Yuki, I couldn't tell you this before because it was in front of everyone. Actually, like Kurokawa, there was one more person who had a different personality as of now. Really? Who was it? Oh, it's me. It was you, Yuki. Yeah, we also saw a flashback, or what I presume is a flashback anyway. Oh shit, I hit the mic by accident. Shit, why did I do this? I'm the worst YouTuber ever. Yeah, and Yuki was acting very strange. So, like, I have no idea what's going on with him or what could be going on with him. Maybe he's like an assistant to the mastermind, just forgot about it, but I feel like there's a little bit more to it, something more interesting. What? Or maybe like Bakane did something really, really weird to us that we just... We'll see. But meanwhile, my memories came back. Yuki used to be really cold before this happened. Of course, this doesn't mean that you weren't cooperative or that you were ruthless, but somehow I felt like you were trying to build a wall when dealing with other people. But wait a second, what are you saying? Of course there may have been times when I was a little shy at first, but I've tried communicative since the beginning. That's why I'm asking this. Are you really Yuki Maeda? Ooh, so like there's a second Yuki Maeda out there? What are you talking about, Kinjo? If I'm not Yuki Maeda, then who the hell am I? The Yuki I know from school never felt like this. To be honest, he never even spoke in months. But Yuki, after joining this place, is different. It wasn't just once or twice he tried to support me when I was wrong. That's why I want to ask, which is the real Yuki? That is interesting. Oh man, I really... Yuki is probably the most, like, the character I'm the most interested in finding out what his deal is right now. Which is really cool, because, like, you know, a lot of Danganronpa games don't really do that with the protagonist, you know? Protagonist usually doesn't have this sort of mystery around them. Like, I guess Danganronpa 2 kind of did with Hajime's talent. But that's really it. So it's really cool that you know, Yuki's here and he's one of the more intriguing characters right now, which I don't think you can say for many other Danganronpa protagonists. The real me? Because this is the real me that Maeda-sama knew. That stupidly bright one and all those reactions and emotions were all fake. That's the other big thing I want to find out. I want to know if, like, if the Akane we knew was just, like, some weird alternate personality, like you know, a Toko Genocide or Jill situation, or if it was just acting, or like how that whole thing happened. A fake? And also how Kinjo knew she was the mastermind. I guess that's something we're gonna have to go into the class trial to find out, though, because Bakane did say that he couldn't talk until the class trial, or go into too much detail about his memories anyway. No way, I'm Yuki Maeda. This hasn't changed ever since I was born. Kinjo, why are you talking like this? I'm sorry, Yuki. I didn't mean to confuse you. Even saying something like this will only produce more mysteries than answers. But that's because I want to believe in you this much. Aww, that's sweet. And today's Yuki Maeda, regardless of why you changed or whoever you are, the fact is that now you are a life or death friend and comrade. Finding together remains the same. Oh, buddy, I love you too. Give me a kiss. What? The fact you support everyone since we came together here doesn't change. So what I mean is, it was my mistake. I want you to forget about it. Sorry I interrupted the investigation. It's fine, I didn't even start. That's fine, but are you allowed to say these things? I mean, Kinjo has a band now. It's a little bit, so no problem. Akane's special permission will be allowed this time. She charged in here so aggressively. I was like, oh shit. She's gonna do something to Kinjo. But nah, she's just a goofball. You wicked, what are you here for? Oh my, well, if I don't tell you like this, Monokuma-sama might say, cast Salah, you know? Go to Doc! Yeah, his famous catchphrase. Whatever that is. Actually, it's so close that it's hard to judge, but it was a fine play from Kinjo-sama, so it was a nice view, thank you. I will say, like, I do like this version of Akane a lot as a villain. I miss my best friend that we knew from the very beginning, but as a villain, she's fun. She's fun. She's got a nice little energy that I like. You're noisy. Just looking at your face is painful, so hurry up and leave. Fine. I'm just gonna fucking cry in my room then. Can't believe you say that to a woman. Yuki. Damn it. With Akane's face, with Akane's voice. Don't say things like that. Damn it! I understand how you feel, but now you have to accept reality. That was Akane Taira's true nature. Damn it! And do you really need to forget what I said before? Because that was Yuki from the past. The real Yuki is the one right here. Dude, Kinjo, fuck man, you're making me blush. Let's make sure. Let's defeat the mastermind, get out of here together. I like this arc Kinjo had, you know? Like, I gotta say. It's nice seeing him in a barrel headspace like that. I am Yuki Maeda. Even if my memory disappeared, that fact does not change. I am me. All of me. Like Shadow the Hedgehog. Kinjo must have said it because he's worried about me as well. Like Kinjo said, I'll definitely escape from here with my friends. And I'll return to my family. I hope so, man. Part of me still is really good feeling that you're gonna die, though. Somehow, some way. To my family. Oh, why is there a space there? Suspicious. Anyway, what's up, Monokuma? What? You? Go to the first electrical room. Huh? Go to the first electrical room. What is he plotting? Guess we're going to the first electrical room, which is, not this one. Or this one. Why is the first one not the closest to me? How inconvenient. Alright, this one. I like the idea of Monokuma acting as like a guiding spear, like the fucking like glowing orbs in Sonic Adventure. Let's go to the casino! The computer's turned on. There's a notepad with clues organized on this computer for each electrical room. You should read them. Doesn't seem like a trap. I'll take a look. I mean, what kind of trap could be placed on a computer? Outline of the 79th freshman at Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, did we know what class they came from before? What number class they were? I feel like we heard that before, but I can't remember. Cause I don't know if this is gonna play in any way into the game, but I think the class in the first game was 78, and then Danganronpa 2 was 77, if I remember correctly. So. Again, I don't know if it matters. Like the actual canon games may not play a single role in this game whatsoever, but they did mention Junko last episode. We did get a little passing mention of Junko, so you never know. Outline of the 79th freshman at Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy scouts talented ultimate students every year to nurture and research their talents. Generally, a small number of people are selected every year. However, a certain incident occurred after the 78th graders entered the school. This incident took a toll on the survival of Hope's Peak Academy, and the Academy's ultimate goal also stopped. Oh. In the end, the school side, who could not give up until this point, changed the schedule a bit and rushed to recruit the next freshmen. A few months earlier than usual, and these are the 79th freshmen who entered the same year as the 78th graders. Interesting. So we were rushed in development. This was a clever intention of Hope's Peak Academy to cover up some incident and the name of a new student. The contents of the file ended there. Okay. Oh, what's this? Hello? Whoever took this picture needs some better lighting. At least a flash on the camera, you know. Confidential... Oh, fuck! Azuru's here too now. Okay. Confidential information on Azuru Kamakura. Hope's Peak Academy had an ultimate goal. It studied high school students with numerous talents in order to bring a superhuman student with all talents. In other words, to artificially create the ultimate hope. After a very long research, Hope's Peak Academy succeeded in creating Ultimate Hope, and it was named as Azuru Kamakura, named after the founder of the academy. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm kind of like seeing it, I think this is that CG from Danganronpa 2, just like very big crushed. It looks like. However, the symbol of hope, Azuru Kamakura, was in an incomplete state, and a certain event occurred. The academy was disappointed that the experiment had failed, but it was almost completed. To further spur this research, in order to pursue perfection with greed, they accepted new students at an earlier time than usual and implemented the Azuru Kamakura project once again. Oh, interesting. Okay, so his role is a little bit different, it seems. Do you think maybe that's Yuki? Maybe that's why he's so different? He was the new fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Vessel for Azuru? However, despite this ambitious plan, the goal was not achieved due to a greater incident that followed, because that event caused the Hope's Peak Academy, as well as the whole world, to start walking the prelude to collapse. Damn. Just domino effect of shit after shit. The contents of the file ended there. What is all this? The admission period was adjusted earlier than usual, so I was admitted at an unusual time. That's the 79th classroom story. Is this talking about us? It is true that we entered at a different time than other students. However, the atmosphere was free and unconventional. I didn't pay much attention to the nature of the school. Oh yeah, there was also the whole thing about our first little meet and greet being fake too, possibly. And of course, all the stuff about Mikako's weird, unusual case that we have to find out as well. According to this file, it said that our admission date was adjusted because of some event that happened. I swore to get fucking vengeance for Mikako, and I will do it. I will fucking do it. I've grown very fond of her. I know a lot of people out there also really like her as well. Like, I see profile pics of her floating around all the time. And damn it, I understand it now. And the person presumed to have caused the incident was Izuru Kamakura, described in the second file. Ultimate Hope. What in the world happened besides Hope's Peak Academy and the whole world was in danger? It's like what I found on the 5th floor, the greatest and most desperate event in human history. Similar to that. But there's nothing grand about that event. This only increases my curiosity. Go to the second electrical room! This guy, it keeps appearing and disappearing. I mean, that's what he does. It looks like it's guiding us. But in order to know the truth, I have to move. This backstory may be in the next place. Let's hurry. Alright. 79th class is Izuru Kamakura. Oh man, we're so close to the fucking end, dude. I'm honestly probably gonna finish this game, like, today. Today or tomorrow, man. I mean, obviously for you guys, it's gonna be a couple weeks, but yeah. Well, if I try going into a different room first. Okay. Well, that answered my question. What are these rooms for? They're just filled with random science-looking stuff and then a singular laptop in the middle of it. The power of the computer is on. It seems that there are files similar to the previous ones open here too. The biggest, most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy. Wait, why does this computer have Honey Pop installed? Oh, I just realized the fucking Windows logo's in the background too. That's funny. An unprecedented case in which the ultimate hope Izuru Kamakura suddenly murdered 13 members of the student council. It was clear that this incident would cause a huge blow to Hope's Peak Academy, and the academy hid the incident in the end. But by a certain student, this incident was spread to the students of Hope's Peak Academy without the sounds of rumors. I don't think I read that right. Oh well. This led to a radical demonstration on the Reserve Department students, who were dissatisfied with the treatment of, and Hope's Peak Academy began to slowly collapse. Okay, so that seems familiar. Just basic Danganronpa lore. Report on the worst and most desperate event in human history. Still can't get the name right. After the biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy happened, a large-scale protest took place centering on the students of the preparatory department who found out about it. The behavior gradually turned violent and accelerated the collapse of Hope's Peak Academy. It grew out of control. Numerous desperate incidents accelerated through multiple media that were read over and over, and the Hope's Peak Academy, as well as the world itself, was about to be engulfed in despair. And at the heart of this unspeakable event were they. It's like Kim from the Powerpuff Girls, but non-binary. They were called the Ultimate Despair. The content of the file ended there. The most desperate incident in the history of Hope's Peak Academy. Was this the case committed by a man named Izuru Kamakura? What kind of human was he? The preparatory department, I know it well. They are ordinary students, unlike ultimate students who are scout with special talents like us. But they pay huge sums of money in order to receive ordinary classes. So to speak, ordinary for ordinary people. So the Reserve, of course, pretty much. They are similar to me in that they do not have any special talents, but the way such people enter Hope's Peak Academy is through the Reserve, of course, not with ultimate luck like me. In the greatest and most desperate event in human history. The contents of the newspaper clippings were also true. Before we lost our memories, the incident was caused by the ultimate despair, and Hope's Peak, as well as the whole world, fell into crisis. Yeah, now that I think about it, that note I found in the library on the 2nd floor. A note that said Hope's Peak Academy closed. I heard from Mekaru that this building may not be Hope's Peak Academy. How, apart from that, the real Hope's Peak Academy was really closed. When you look at how time has passed since we lost our memories, and this series of desperate events that happened in between, it's not unreasonable that Hope's Peak Academy closed its doors. But the reason for committing this horrendous thing is the ultimate despair? The ultimate maid? No, that's a mistake. The ultimate despair, Akane Taira. Please take care of me, Maeda-sama, Kinjo-sama, Mekuru-sama, Tori-sama. All of those incidents. She did all of them? Why? No, no, it was definitely Junko. I feel like this part is gonna be like canon accurate, you know? That's what it seems like. This part is canon accurate, and then somehow Junko got into Akane's head somehow. That's what it seems like. No, bad question, how? Even if you have the power to lock us up and make a killing game, can you really destroy the world with just one person? No, wait. They call themselves Ultimate Despair, right? In plural form? Is it not possible for the Ultimate Despair to be an individual? What the hell does Ultimate Despair mean? If you want to know what's next, go to the 3rd electrical room. I'm getting closer to the truth. It feels that way. Is all the fucking information just gonna come from laptops? Kind of a boring way to get information. If all these rooms are gonna be exactly the same, like, why have me go from room to room? I guess this one has Mekuru. What's up, girl? Ah, Mekuru. I guess, since Akane is now Akane, position for my best friend has opened up. Why are you here too? Why are you here? Are you investigating too? By any chance, Mekuru, did Monokuma ask you to investigate here and there? Well, that's right. It's not like I'm on a treasure hunt, and I don't like step-by-step information gathering. If it's okay, can we watch it together? You're trying to check the contents of the PC. Go ahead. Mekuru moved her mouse to open files, similar to the previous ones. Ah, there's my girl. Ultimate Despair, the talents nurtured at Hope's Peak Academy is hope, and the future for humanity. However, there were those who used such talents not for hope, but for despair. That is what the group called Ultimate Despair, which is centered around the original Ultimate Despair, Junko Onishima. She is worshipped like a goddess among Ultimate Despairs, and is the object of longing for all Ultimate Despair students. The contents of the file end there. Wow, so the Ultimate Despair was a group, not an individual. But even so, how can a single student create an event that can change the world? Also, Mekuru, this person was named Junko Onishima. That's the name Kinjo mentioned. Alright, be silent, there's still a file left. Sorry. Shut up. I can't read with your blabbering. Murdered class life. Ooh. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get some more info on just how exactly canon connected this is. Junko Onishima, the leader of the Ultimate Despair, prepared some kind of plan to further spur the despair that is ending the world. For that purpose, they made a murderous class life by erasing the memories of the Hope's Peak Academy's 78th freshmen, who are recorded as the only surviving ones and make them kill each other. For the implementation of this plan, Junko Onishima was mixed with the same class for 4 years and prepared various facilities necessary for the plan. Also, for this upcoming plan, a worldwide simultaneous broadcast, and based on the technology of the Toa group, the preparations were completed. There was no hole. A perfect plan was executed. As this plan is implemented, and the last living creatures with a symbol of hope killing each other while being revealed to the world, this world would be engulfed in despair even more. Alright, okay. So this is like after, you know, Danganronpa 1 and 2, it seems. Sweet. That was one of my biggest questions going into this whole game, honestly. Answered. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Murder class life. Mekuru, this is... How did this happen? I wonder how much of this was, like, planned from the start from LINUJ, because, like, this game started in, like, 2013, right? And I don't think, like... I mean, that was after Danganronpa 2 came out, but, like... When did the anime come out? When did Danganronpa 3 start? Hold on. I'm gonna look up some dates real quick, because I'm kind of just curious now. Alright, so just because this is interesting to me, this game, Danganronpa Another, started being released in 2013. Fully finished its release by 2015, releasing all the chapters and whatnot by then. Danganronpa 3 actually came out the following year, so this was all before Danganronpa 3 actually. So all this info was probably from like spin-offs like Danganronpa 0 and whatnot. So that's kind of fun. And then Ultra Despair Girls, which obviously he's getting some info from that game too, since they referenced Toa Group, was in 2014. So it's kind of makes me wonder like how much of this was like planned from the start, and if he had to like change anything with any new like change his plan with any new Danganronpa media that came out during that time frame, to try and make this as canon accurate as possible. I don't know, just kind of a neat little development thought. Anyway, moving on. Now it's clear that this is live around the world. I mean, the surveillance cameras here, and all of us so far. You fool, that's not it. Look at the article. Obviously, you experienced a murder class life, but the target written in this file is the Hope Peak Academy 78th classroom. That's right. We were the 79th, eh? Then there were more? Are you saying that there are more students other than us living in a murder class besides us? If this plan is carried out, seeing that it is written, it seems that the 78th class are not yet in the same circumstance as us. Before that, there was something strange about the file. The only survivors of Hope Peak. Come to think of it, what would that mean? We, the 79th class, are living here now, right? Then what the hell are they talking about? One thing is for sure. A bitch named Junko Onishima is the source of everything that happens outside. Bitch seems like a very tame word for someone who's caused as much destruction as she has. They said that she was the leader of the Ultimate Despair. Then is the woman who revealed before us also a subordinate of Junko Onishima? It's very likely. They said they had an appointment with a certain person in the trial. It's very likely that person they were talking about was named Junko Onishima. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna see her. That'd be kind of fucking cool. I wasn't expecting to see any canon characters pop up besides Monokuma, obviously, but the only survivors of 78th class is at stake. Besides, we can't find out the truth with these fragmentary files. Let me guess, the 4th electrical room? Wow. It's like I'm a mind reader. Let's go. Maybe the 4th electrical room has the answer. If you're going to go alone. I need to reread this file again. Okay. No, I understand it, girl. I'm like that too. Sometimes I just don't feel like the information goes in my brain. Little by little, clues to the situation we're in are sticking out of our heads. But there's this worrisome feeling that something is going wrong. I mean, things have been going wrong since this game started, so we should be very used to this feeling by now. Alright. Computer number 4. The computer's turned on. It seems that this is the last electrical room. What clues does it have this time? Kizuragi Foundation X file. Yeah, that's the part that like I'm really curious about, because obviously now we know this game is like connected to the canon games in some way. How does the Kizuragi Foundation come into this now? That's where things start diverging a little bit, and I'm curious to see how it how the puzzle pieces fit together. The Ultimate Despair student required enormous technical assistance to carry out their work. No matter how great they were, their abilities were limited in the end. So they once requested assistance from the Kizuragi Foundation, an underground company that does not appear on the surface. The lack of exposure to the media also played a part in their selection. Okay, interesting. In addition, the successor of the Foundation was just entering the Academy as the ultimate inventor, and in some cases they were going to ask for aid even if he was to be taken hostage. However, somehow the Foundation knew more than expected and was preparing a countermeasure. In order to receive their aid, they had to suffer huge losses. As a result of judging various gains and losses, we decided to withdraw our hands from them. In the end, the Kizuragi Foundation had nothing to do with the cooperation of the Toa Group, but decided to cut its seeds just in case. The contents of the file ended there. Ultimate Despair External Agents. The Ultimate Despair was natural, but with outstanding talent. It is a group made up of students from Hope's Peak Academy. However, in rare cases, even though they are not students from Hope's Peak, there are agents working outside of Junko Onishima's eyes. These individuals are called Ultimate Despair External Agents. UDIOT for short. Even if they're not ultimate students from the Academy, by lending their strength, it helps their plans and take the lead of making the world even more desperate. Among those outside agents, there are those who entered Hope's Peak as freshmen and are no longer outside agents. Even though they became Ultimate Despair, they were ambiguous middle-level executives who were still in the position of an outside agent. Junko Onishima entrusted a special mission to the reinforcements like dummies, who were not part of the original plan, or to people whose life had no longer value to them. Okay, interesting. The Kizuragi Foundation and the Ultimate Despair external agents. We once suspected that the mastermind here was related to the Kizuragi Foundation because this was a building related to the Kizuragis. But according to Kinjo, Yamato Kizuragi was also our classmate in the 79 class like us, and the contents of the file I'm reading now, at first glance it seems that it is not the mastermind, but rather this organization fights against the Ultimate Despair. Even in the diary that was supposed to be written by Kizuragi, there was a sentence that said, if it is it, we're safe. Maybe the Kizuragi Foundation tried to protect us, contrary to our suspicions. Then why are we in this situation? Ultimate Despair external agents. Akane, who was a classmate like us, was in Ultimate Despair. Is she a Udia? The fact that Junko Onishima said that she entrusted an external agent with a special mission has something to do with our situation. I don't know anything. Why are we here? Well, that's what we're gonna find out, dude. Pooh! Congratulations! This is the end of your study on background knowledge! Do I get my PhD now? My bachelor's? Background knowledge? No matter your reason, it's up to you. Up to your own choice, but since you've lost your memory, you need to know the basic background information, right? You're studying it so fast so far. Don't be funny. After all of this, I still don't know anything about our situation. Geez, aren't you too hasty, Maeda-kun? This isn't the only place with clues. Go to the school side. You'll find more in-depth clues. Pooh. Oh yeah, we still have a bunch of rooms to look through. Let's not get too excited just yet. We still have a long way to go in this investigation. I feel like I'm being toyed around. I'll definitely find out the truth and flatten that thing's nose. Let's go find the unlocked places in the school side. Alright, Ultimate Despair, blah blah blah. Okay. To the newly unlocked rooms we go. With my super speed, we'll be there in no time. I don't think there's anything here that was locked up, was there? What was this room? Oh yeah, this was... No, we were good. We were good. Was there anything on the second floor locked up? I really don't remember what all the locked rooms were. I don't think there was, though. I think it was like... I think it was mostly the fourth floor, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was just the fourth floor, pretty much. And the fifth floor. I've arrived. There must have been rooms on the fourth and fifth floor that have not been opened until now. Clearly on the fourth floor, there's the information processing room and the headmaster's office. And there's also an unknown door at the end of the hallway in the fifth floor. Let's move. Ah, Yuki, stop! Oh, Teruya, what are you doing over here in the hallway? Investigating? Yeah, I remember the locked room on the fourth floor too. Something came to my mind. Oh, my brother texted me. He wants to play fucking RZ in the Jewel of Pheromone right now? Dude, I'm busy fucking crushing Danganronpa. Are you dumb? Jesus, hold on, give me a minute to respond to his text. I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. That's my fucking brother. I'm gonna fucking text him whenever I fucking want. Fuck you guys. I don't know, I'm getting so aggressive. You guys haven't done anything wrong. I love you all. I'm very tired. Can you tell? I'm full of beans today. Jesus. Sorry. Maybe getting some caffeine in my system would help. Yeah, I remember the locked room on the fourth floor too. Something came to my mind when it came to the fourth floor. What comes to mind? Why, there's a ballroom on the fourth floor. Yeah, we still don't know what the fucking empty room thing is. I had a sudden thought. The empty room in the ballroom. Atori, you fucking genius. Oh my god. Atori, you know what? You may not be the smartest character, but this was a good thought. This was a very good thought. Your little antenna has finally picked up some brain waves. The empty room? Ah, that one? I definitely remember an empty, undecorated room in the hallway on the left from the ballroom entrance. I've seen Kinjo, Mekaru, and Kurokawa inspect the room a lot, but in the end they didn't seem to notice anything special. That's it. If they were worried, there's definitely something there, because the purpose of that room is still unknown to us. Even if the others who were more coordinated said that they couldn't find any more clues, what would happen if I search outside of it? It's true that something is suspicious, but is there anything unique about the ballroom? Oh, well, that's true. Then I don't think we need to worry about that room. What's important for us right now is to find the truth about the case. Teruya, have you been to the second floor of the student dormitory? There's a lot of clues there. I thought there were 2. I got it. Maeda's right. It's not really the time to worry about empty rooms. No, Teruya, I think this was a good idea. Don't listen to fucking Yuki. Yuki's dumb as shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe I'm biased, because I really do want to know what the empty room in the ballroom was for. Yuki, let's get out of here alive. Haruhiko and the others who died will also be cheering for us in heaven. Oh man, all my good buddies. Teruya, give me a kiss. What? Teruya, isn't it unreasonable to think that the people who committed murder to the others can go to heaven because they became the Blackened? What the fuck, Yuki? What a fucking weird thing to fucking say at a time like this. Can't you just comfort the poor boy? Why would he say that? What, Yuki? I went out to make it. Went out with a lot of effort to make an impressive comment. You don't gotta bring the realistic problem. Yeah, fucking exactly. Sorry, I was kidding. It wasn't funny. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm getting so fucking. I'm joking. Obviously, I'm not that mad at Yuki. Just Yuki, are you okay? You don't seem to have energy. No, rather than lack of it, you look worried about something. It's because of Taira. No wonder, I can't think of anything to say to you right now. But still, stay strong. To come all the way here and give up would be rude to the others. And you know what? I still don't fully believe that Akane is the real Taira. You know? The one, at least not the one we knew. I don't feel like it was an act at all. Like I said, I feel like it's like a genocide or Jack Toker situation. Or, an Ayaka Bayaka situation. The real Akane, the one we knew, the one we were with in this situation the whole time, the one we grew to appreciate, the one who became our true best friend, she would want you to move past this despair, Yuki. She would want you to move on and find the truth of this case. I don't know why I'm getting so fucking emotional right now. Jesus. I need sleep. I didn't realize how long I've been staying up until I started this recording, but now it's too late. I can't turn back. I need more caffeine. I literally have a 2-liter Mountain Dew Code Red next to me that I'm just sipping from. In a vain attempt to stay awake. Oh man, I truly am an American, huh? Yuck. If you don't give up, the road will surely open. Teruya. Alright, I'll do my best. First, before checking the 4th floor, as Yuki said, I'll start from the 2nd floor of the dormitory. Even Teruya saw I was worried about her. I am really that easy to see with just my face. Do you think... I just had a really funny idea for like an alternate universe, like possible murder situation. This game with all the same cast of characters and everything, just like, I don't know, just reorganize who lives and who dies, like, just a complete AU, you know? What if Teruya just fucking, like, tripped on accident, and his little hair spike just stabbed someone right in the jugular or something, as he was falling down? Sorry, just a funny little image in my head. Oh, is this like an army of Monokumas? Or is this like a painting? I can't tell. I think it's supposed to be an army of Monokumas in a dark room. Oh, and we got the cameras here. Interesting. Monokuma? Man, it's scary when he doesn't say anything. He's usually such a yapper. What, did it stop again? Tell me something. Okay! Ugh! Monokuma suddenly moved. Press a button on the control panel. The kill Yuki button. Shit. Oh, Maeda-kun, you've come all the way up here. It feels like I've just showed us the shameful part. What? No, you can keep your shameful part covered by the text box. Please and thank you. Two Monokumas? Aye aye. Yes, I am! As you can see from this room, this Monokuma is not the only one. We're close to 100. A few hundreds. More than that, this Monokuma in front of the panel did something. Yeah, Operator Kuma called me to the processing room. Operator Kuma? It's the nickname for the Monokuma who actually controls me. It's controlling you? Ah, interesting. Okay, like we obviously knew there were hundreds of Monokumas. That's just a Monokuma trope at this point, but having another Monokuma control another is like just kind of funny. So who's controlling the control Monokuma? Is it not? It's like a third Monokuma. It's like high level security, you know, like just in case this room ever gets discovered, you know, and then just in case the room where the third secret control Monokuma is hiding gets discovered, there's like a fourth Monokuma that controls the third Monokuma that controls the second Monokuma that controls the first Monokuma, and then so on and so forth. It's controlling you? Monokuma controls Monokuma? Something wrong? No, but what about the mastermind? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the processing room has delicate machines, so don't touch it carelessly. If you try and touch it, Operator Kuma's automatic defense function over there may activate and tear Maeda-kun to shreds. That's not funny. No matter how curious you are, there's a total self-destruction of the facility button, so you can't press the same button twice, right? Who's gonna press that? Just leave. If Monokuma controls Monokuma, you mean people don't have to control it? No, even so, who controls this operator Monokuma? Who watches the Watchmen? Otherwise, there's not much planning. It's like a machine. No, Monokuma itself is a machine, but... my brain. Wait, is Monokuma just a machine? Something like an artificial intelligence robot? I'm so confused. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Monokuma in the IPR. Alright, what's over here? What is all this? Involuntarily turning my eyes toward the corner, I was startled by an unimaginable sight. Why so many Monokumas? In a long corridor inside the information processing room, the Monokumas were standing in line in an orderly manner without leaving a gap. What kind of joke is this, Monokuma? Huh? I thought I heard hundreds of laughs right away, but soon I realized that these Monokumas were immobile. You just hear like one in the back go poo hoo 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 hoo, and it like echoes throughout the like poo hoo 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 hoo. They're just standing, just like it happened several times in the class trial. These Monokumas. The ecology of Monokuma. Whoa! It surprised me. Suddenly a strange video was played on the LCD monitor attached to the ceiling. Monokuma, he was born in the year circle, square, square, triangle in Toa City, the center of high tech and technology. This being moves according to the commands and has enough combat skill to fight the army, but it has a difficulty in regards to tactical performance due to a poor AI level. Were these the weapons of mass destruction George Bush was worried about? but what of the alter ego developed by the developed by the Ultimate Programmer, a student at Hope's Peak Academy? What if this AE were to be transplanted into Monokuma? The Ultimate Despair student caught eye on this fact and experimentally created an alter ego that completely copied its entire personality. The research has progressed to the stage where the chip it contains can be implemented into Monokuma. Now only the tests are left. Will this symbol of art on despair technology be successful? To be continued. I should have read that like the fucking narrator on like fucking Nova, whatever. Huh, what? Did it just... Interesting. Okay, so alter ego is in Monokuma. And, okay, so did I read that right? Did they say the mastermind made a copy of them and put in all the Monokumas? And specifically, I believe they used the pronoun he to refer to the mastermind. Or the ultimate despair, anyway. I guess it doesn't necessarily mean the mastermind of this situation. But interesting. I wish I could go back, like, if there was, like, a text log or something to make sure I read that right, because I'm not 100% sure I read that right, but I think that's what I read. That alter ego is me, poo-hoo! What? It's easy to say, like, way easier than artificial intelligence, but at a higher level of technology. Because if they did say he, that would be an interesting implication, because, like, the only ultimate despairs we know right now are Akane and Junko, so who is this he? Don't be ridiculous, this can't be some kind of science fiction. At our current scientific intelligence, it's impossible to create with just science manpower. Is that so? Maeda-kun, do you know anything about the Toa Group? Toa Group? You mean that high-tech IT company? I don't know much, but of course I know that the company has great technology, but to have an AI like yours, I'm sure the people who own that company are also great people. Nothing shady about them whatsoever. Boo-hoo-hoo, Maeda-kun is so naive. It's not like that. What's more, you'd be surprised to know who my parents are. Well, how are you even made? Well, when one monarch loves another Kuma. Well, it's up to you. It's up to you whether or not to believe it. After all, the Kizaragi Foundation has a similar level of technological prowess. What the heck? Why are you suddenly revealing so many things? Huh? What's the complaint? On a topic that we've been kept from knowing the truth, now I can't help but feel suspicious when you suddenly change your attitude and tell me these other facts. I mean, Akane probably told them to tell us. Boo-hoo, really now? Well, I'm only doing it now because I was ordered to. Huh? My role is already over. Now I'm just making Miss Taira's wishes come true. Your role is over? And what wish do you mean? What do I mean? Why don't you try to remember instead? It's interesting. I have a feeling that Yuki might be an ultimate despair. I'm just getting that vibe. Just all the clues are kind of pointing to it, and that last line from Monokuma is making me, yeah, I think that's where things are going. Possibly a victim of the Izuru Kamakura project, but I think at some capacity he was a member of the Ultimate Despair. Monokuma's true identity, alter ego. A lot of information suddenly flows into my head. Now that doesn't even if we do figure that out, that still leaves questions like, how did we end up with this Yuki in front of us right now? Probably in a similar way that we ended up with the Akane that we got. That's not Bakane. My question is, like, how did Bakane get reawakened, but alternate Yuki did not? If that is the case, are we just gonna? Is this a thing we're doing? If there is an alternate Yuki, are we just gonna call him Byuki? That's so fucking stupid. No, I can't keep running this joke into the ground just because it was successful one time. And like it kind of works with Akane because like Ayaka started with an A, Akane starts with an A. I can't do that with Yuki too. It's stretching too far. My artistic integrity is crumbling. The artistic integrity of me sitting in front of a computer and playing video games is disappearing in front of our very eyes. And there are no lights, so it's hard to see the inside, but it seems there's some machines beyond out there. What? A huge machine. It's like I've seen it somewhere. Oh, fuck! Jesus fucking Christ! Oh, God. Okay, that scared me. I'm sorry. Just everything going red suddenly is not fun. Memory manipulator. Although it needs a few more adjustments, it's possible to remove, modify, and manipulate memories from a certain period of time. Yeah, as I thought, it seems like something is happening with our boy Yuki. The reliability of this has been proven by Ryoko Otanashi. Oh, interesting. So as I thought, Danganronpa Zero does play into this. So it can be used without much effort. What was that? What's going on? Someone just spoke in my mind. I know that machine. I don't know why. The reason is unknown, but that machine must be... What? What is this feeling? My head throbs and tightens. Hey, Maeda, what's wrong? Oh, Mekru. I need Tylenol. You're on a cold sweat? You seem bad. No, I'm fine now. Just felt dizzy for a second. Well, if you don't mind. Oh, sorry. Can't bother you with my problems. I don't know what just happened. Somehow I can be assured that the information I just attained in that brief moment was 100% real. I just had that feeling. Now my fucking coworkers are texting me. God damn it. Everyone is texting me. Fucking goddamn, I gotta reply to this text too. Why can't I just be a fucking need and like just play Danganronpa? Man. Okay, I'm back. I told my coworker to shut the fuck up. I'm playing Danganronpa. So they should leave me alone now. Alright, let's go. I'm off the clock, man. Like, what are you doing in my own time? Like, sorry, boss. You want my attention? Pay me more than $10 an hour. I don't know. Fucking. Where am I going now? Did I do everything I need to do in that room? Alright, so memory manipulator. Our memories have been fucked with somehow, some way. I think that's everything I can do in this room. Actually, no, I didn't even fucking talk to Mekaru. Mekaru, this is... Yeah, I know, it's a very interesting place. We need to look into it. Wait, Maeda. Huh? What's wrong? I want to ask you for a moment. The murder of Yamado Kizuragi a few days ago. Do you really believe Monokuma is the killer? Well, I'm not sure, but if it is Monokuma, they can teleport at will, so wouldn't it be possible? If so, why did Monokuma kill him then? The guy made it clear early on that he wasn't involved in the case, and he didn't even touch us directly. The only time he's in contact with us is when they violate the rules, or is I pressed the button too fast. But yeah, they only interfere when the rule gets broken, whatever. Then does that mean Yamado Kizuragi and Mikako Kurokawa broke the rules? I don't think that's the case. Looking at Monokuma's motive, Kizuragi was definitely killed for a specific reason. Like, it keeps switching between Yuki and Mekaru while the same sentence is going on. Mekaru, I have a lot of questions about that, but... First, we're trying to find out the truth of all the incidents now, right? Wouldn't it be better to think about that later and focus on finding new clues? Also, weren't you staying in the fucking computer room? How did you get up here so fast? Yes, you're right. This is simply my personality, who can't tolerate trying to move on with unresolved questions. But I'm sure there must be some reason for Kizuragi's death. And if possible, I will surely uncover the truth. Yeah, let's go. Let's avenge Mikako together. It seems that Mekaru has her own determination. Is it okay to just skip over that last incident that was upsetting Mekaru on what she said? No, I don't think so. That it's gonna come up somehow. Somehow, some way. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think they broke a rule. I very much think it's like a Kyoko situation where they were trying to frame her in some way. Can I go into the ballroom? Won't even let me? It won't even let me. God damn it. Fucking shit, man. I just want to know what the empty room is. Why does this locker look so different from all the other ones? What's going on here? I got a coin. Great, I can't even use them now. We're at the end of the game. What else was locked? Was this room locked? What was this room? This was the... No, yeah, we've been here before. Actually, maybe now's probably a pretty good time to end things off. This investigation seems like it's gonna take a bit longer, so... You know, two episodes worth of investigation seems good. This seems about like the halfway point based on the vibes I am getting, and we made some good progress. We learned a few good things, speculate on some theories. I'm gonna go hang out with my brother now, and while I'm doing that, think about what all we learned today, and maybe come up with a few theories of my own. Yeah, I think now's probably a perfect time to end things off. Plus, besides that, I feel like I'm loopy, and I'm not in a position to record right now. I probably need a nap. I am finishing this game this weekend, though. So, bam. I don't know why I said that. Pretty soon, though, I'm just going to have to do a marathon recording session, just like 5 or 6 episodes in a row. However long it takes, damn it. I am finishing this game. No more delays, no more fucking mishaps. This game's getting finished one way or another. I swear on it. Anyway, with that said, thank you all for watching. I love you all. Hope you guys have a lovely day. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.